out in Canada. Now, nobody knows who she is. Nobody seems to have ever heard of her. But she came out with an elaborate story that wasn't very favourable, as usual. Thank you, Samantha. I'll take that all day long. He came out of a story that wasn't particularly very palatable to listen to. And I had a few messages from people saying, Paul, I hope all this isn't true, etc., etc. Well, guess what? Have a little guess. He tried to tell everyone that we hadn't really been arrested, it was all made up, etc., etc. The usual nonsense that they would do anything to try and discredit anything. And I thought, well, it couldn't get any worse than that this week, could it? But it did. Not only have we had the BBC trying to stitch everyone up, not only have we had ITV trying to stitch everyone up, we've had even had TV News having little slight gigs here and there. And then, of course, we had that pass yesterday with the Reform candidate, which we have to be careful about because, look, sorry, not a candidate. I should rephrase that. He wasn't a candidate, he was a campaigner. Sorry, that slip of the tongue. A Reform campaigner. Now, first of all, what's a campaign? Well, I could suddenly put a Labour rosette on now, couldn't I? Then I had to find in Brighton, I could put one on and walk up down the road and campaign for Labour, saying whatever I wanted.
I don't know who you are, but please type up and let me know who you are. It would be nice. I'm just sending a few messages out.
Even if he was a campaigner, it turns out that he's a paid actor. Now, we're not saying that Channel 4 paid him. A lot of people are suspecting that, and it's ironic that everything fell into place for him, didn't it? Or for the cameraman.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to come on, you can. The link ain't out yet, but never mind. I'm just sitting here watching a guy called Paul Falk. Hopefully you all watch him now.
Normally, right?
Hopefully everyone's watching him.
So on, he had the rosette, like he was going to be the next Prime Minister. They all fell into place very nicely for Channel 4, didn't it? The bad news is, for the wet wipes at Channel 4, we don't give a shit. We don't care about your lives anymore. And even if this guy's horrible comments, and they were horrible, let's be honest, they weren't.
So yeah, I am live. If anyone wants to come on, please let me know. And if you're not going to talk, then please disappear.
Even if he was.
Right, let's get rid of all that lot. Right, I've got 3 of you on board. If you want to come on or you want to speak to me, you're more than welcome. So I'm just sitting here at the moment watching, as I said, Paul Falk. I think he's talking about Tommy E. And I will be in London on the 27th of July. So if you are around and you want to meet up, then let me know. You've got my email address, which is scrolling, should be scrolling. Hello, Brandon. Should be scrolling across the bottom somewhere. There it is, right at the bottom of the screen is my email address. So if you're about in London on the 27th of July, you are more than welcome to come and say hello. Hello, Crazy Jake. How you doing, geezer? Just thought I'd let you know you're bloody annoying that you haven't got WhatsApp. I've got to come out of WhatsApp to send you a post. Hello, Del Boy, how you doing? If anyone wants to come on board, then please do. Let me just open the... let me just invite you lot if you want to come on. So, let me... I don't know how you do this.
If we didn't know...
Right, the link is there. Let me just see if I can pin it.
Every single day of our lives this week has proved it.
Right, the link is there if you want to come on board or come on the panel. You're more than welcome. I'm just sitting here at the moment. Hey, Del, just to let you know, I've done the I've got two of them business them cards that you let me know about, and if I would have read it properly, you could have got some money out of it as well as I could have. So yeah. So if anyone wants to come on board, come on the panel, please do. It would be nice to speak to other people and not just me. I'm just going to put my phone back on.
The police round their house because they had a reform poster in the window.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone else saw that. He's just come up with it. Hang on 2 seconds, Del. Let me just put a banner up. Obviously, because I don't know who is out there, I'm going to use my Union Jack. At the stage, is that you, Del?
Yeah, you right?
Yeah, you doing, geez? All right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. That's what I like to say. There we are. Yeah. So I just know I'm watching Paul Thorpe at the moment, and he's just said that a family up in Wales, exactly where I don't know, but somewhere up in Wales, had a reformed poster up, and the police went round, and I think whether they arrested them or not, I'm not so sure, but there we go. And I've just got the cards, the ones that you said about. Monzo, what do you call it?
Oh yeah, Monzo, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't see fuck all from the front anyway. Let me just show you. Have you got one of them ones?
What's that? You Monzo Premium or something, isn't it?
No. And I've also got
the orange one. Yeah,
you got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got this one. If I show you right, let me just see if I can find it. Right up in that corner. Can you see it?
Oh, the business, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm also doing. Is that BuzzTech? Because one of the mods check to see if that's BuzzTech. Can I do it? Can someone see if that is BuzzTech? Because I don't think it is.
It's got 82.5 thousand subscribers.
It must be in then. Hello, BuzzTech. If that is you, hello. How doing, brother? Is it? Yes, how are you?
It's joined 12th of January 2018.
Yeah, that sounds about the same.
Legit then.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It is. There we are. Sorry about that, Buzz, but I have to double check with things. How you doing? Long time. Yep, I know. I don't actually come on lives anymore. I don't do. I actually don't do live streams that often, and I don't actually come on live on channels that often.
Start going live like 3 times a week, you know.
Yeah, you do it for gaming though, don't you? And I'm not into gaming. Yeah. If you was doing something else, and like I don't, when people start playing music, I don't go on there then either. So, how are you anyway, Buzz? Hope you're alright. Long time no see. I ain't seen you for fucking yonks. I have messaged, well, not messaged you, but yeah, I haven't. I've been on. I don't use TikTok because I think that's the worst fucking thing going.
I hate TikTok.
So do I. I think it's fucking horrible. The worst thing that anyone could ever go on to. I do not like it. I don't even go on Twitch now, even though I've got loads of money left in it.
It's full of shit.
Yeah. You want to come on the panel, Buzz, or not? You probably won't. You're probably too busy. Like everybody. Well, it is a Friday, isn't it, I suppose. But don't forget, GB, I'm down in London on the 27th.
July.
Yep, I will be down now.
Don't worry, I ain't going to forget that. Next time I'm going to forget about food.
No, you probably won't. Knowing you, we know what you're like. Let me just open it. Yeah, I should know you. But, that's the point. I've actually got to phone the solicitors up as well. Let me just see who's this. Hello, Eamon. Right, let me give me 2 seconds, Buzz. Even though people do say it's you, I am just going to put that up, and then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. Is that you, Buzz?
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, long time.
I thought I'd put a little voice on to see if you kick me. Are you keeping well?
Yeah. Getting there.
Go on, boy.
I just don't come on here no more. I think it's fucking shit. I can't be honest. I very, very, very rarely come on here. I might come on and say hello to people, but I don't come on here much now. I just can't be bothered. How are you, Eamon? All right? Is it the real Buzz? Yeah, it is.
Can you
By
hear
the
me?
sound, yeah, we can hear you, Buzz.
How's it going?
Yeah, getting there.
Go on,
Bit
boy.
busy with the in and out of hospital, but other than that, yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, you know what, bro? I don't really come on YouTube these days. Obviously, I've got other things going on, but yeah, man, we do. Things are going well. I'm sure someone will clip this and say, "Buzz Tex has been," you know what I mean? Yeah,
They always do.
yeah,
People do that all the time. That's one reason why I don't come on here, because there's too many bitchy people, and like I come on here to make friends and
yeah,
to like enjoy it. But if you don't
yeah.
enjoy something, you don't do it.
Yeah, man. Is it the real Buzz Tex? I heard is a millionaire now. I hope it. Hey,
Uh, if he was a
don't
if he was a millionaire, I'd be on his back saying, "Hey, send me some money over. I need it. I'm desperate."
don't believe the headlines, Eamon. They get it wrong every time.
Yeah. But
um,
yeah, I'm going in to be a volunteer doing retrain or training the army cadets,
oh, nice.
because
Okay.
obviously I was in the army many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people say, "Oh yeah, we know you," but they don't know. They know what I want them to know. And I'm like, as I said, I've got all the paperwork here from the Ministry of Defence, just to prove that. Let me just see if I can turn my camera back on. So this is the paperwork that I've been sent through. I don't know if you can see that very well. I don't know how you make it singly, but as you can see, it's from the Ministry of Defence, and it is the application to start. But obviously, as you can see, there is loads and loads of paperwork I've got to fucking fuck about with and fill in. Anyhow, just to let you prove, and there's the Army Cadet symbol.
Hey, that's
So,
awesome, bro, isn't it?
so I'm going to be doing that. Well, I've got this is this is number 3. I've got to pass through 6 parts. The first one was the interview. The second one was a lot of forms already filled in.
Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it.
Then this one, I've got another lot of load of forms filled in. Like obviously, I've got to put my got to get all my size for my uniform. I'll be going in higher up than I was when I actually was in the military. I was only a corporal when I was in the military down in London.
Yeah.
And now, if I get in doing this, I will then be a sergeant.
Oh, nice.
So, and the only time you get paid is if you go away. And like obviously through the summer, like August time, they go away for 10 days. On a sergeant pay, you get about £1,000 for 10 days on tour. So,
Yeah.
which is better than sitting doing fuck all. And they do quite a lot of travel, a lot of going away on weekends and bank holidays and things like that. So you get paid for that as well. And they already said that I've got to do the driving, because the first one I'll be doing, hopefully if I'm in time, will be August, and I'll be up in Liverpool somewhere. Exactly where I
Nice.
don't know.
Mm.
So I'll be up that way somewhere, some army base up there we're going to. And whatever the army have to do, we have to do. But I'll be going away a lot with them before I'm actually accepted in. I've got to go away and be retrained, because obviously I've been out since I was 21. So what's that? It's 21. So 30 years. So I've been out for quite a while. So I've
Okay.
got
Are
to
you
be
51 or
retrained.
51 now?
No, 50. I don't know how old I am actually. I'm 50. I think I'm 55 coming, or 55 coming on 56.
Mm.
It's one of them. So yeah, I'm an old bastard.
You don't sound it. Is Larry
Well,
Hall doing the bins? He is, bro. He is.
I actually came on yours the other day. You was doing a game and you was getting beaten up, or I saw a video. No, that's right. Not
Yeah.
one of your supporters
GTA.
put it up. Yeah, where you was getting beaten up in the middle of the pathway, and you went no, whatever you said. I can't remember now.
Is Live Free still doing his thing? The bus says Live Free can't walk properly after the wee stint in jail. Oh wow, I don't. Wow, okay, I don't know. Is that actually true? Or is it just a joke? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've not heard about Live Free. I don't even. What's he doing these days? Is he still doing TikTok and YouTube? Sorry, and that.
Because he's not. I was told. I don't know how true it is. This is only hearsay. That he was banned for life on YouTube.
But for life.
For life.
What?
If he goes on, if he says he came on, say he came on your channel will be striked immediately. He's not allowed to come onto YouTube at all. Even though his face has been on. Whether he's been on or it's just an old recording, I don't know.
But he's not allowed
But
to sit there and do audits and stuff like
he's not allowed to do nothing like that now. He can't even come on the panel.
Wow.
So if they see him, they will ban that. They will give the channel a strike. Even though the channel might not even know that he's not allowed on.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what I've heard. How true it is, I do not know. But that's what I've heard around the grapevine.
I've never heard of anyone being banned from life. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. And I'm not being funny. I thought what he did was out of order, and I think what JB did was out of order. Like they both.
Oh shit! So it was So wow.
It's something. As long as I know, as far as I know, it's something to do with what happened back then.
Yeah.
But how true it is, like, what? Why would they get banned for life? For all right, yeah, he said things that he shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
But being banned over it for life, I don't think so. But
no,
it's only what you hear.
I find it very bizarre. That.
Oh yeah,
Amy
just said. Yeah. Look, what Amy's just put up.
Yeah, he's banned for life.
Yeah, he's been banned for life now. But as I said, I don't know if that's 100%. But if Amy's confirming it, then there we go. But yeah, I don't know. Do you still speak? Do you still speak to JB or?
I mean, I haven't spoken to him. He's just had twins on it recently, so.
Yeah, that was ages ago. That's over a year ago, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's.
I think because I haven't spoken.
I should really.
I've spoken to him. Well, I haven't spoken to him. I've tried to get hold of him because I need to speak to Smokey, but Smokey's changed his number again. So I can't get hold of him. So the only person I can get hold of is JB. So I've sent him a message on Instagram. But he.
So what's new to TikTok? I mean, YouTube or anything? I know Jamie Society's doing good, isn't he?
He's doing all right. BBA's doing all right. He's got 80,000 on his.
Is Bear still doing his thing? Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, but he's not getting into all the shit that was there.
I always said, if he puts his out to it, it'd be a good audience.
Yeah, he's not doing as in what. He's not acting the way he was. He has seriously calmed down and relaxed. But if someone says something against him or something, yeah, he does come on and challenge him.
And that is how it's meant to be. I mean,
yeah.
No fancy, audit is not meant to be a trouble. Let's be a troublemakers.
No, well, I've come away from all that now. I've just come away because the problem is since Audit in Wales got that assault, he's changed it up in Wales because you can go outside the police station and they may come out and say, "All right, lads, what are you up to?" And if you don't answer, they just walk away and leave you. I've got a case against the Met Police on at the moment for battery, false imprisonment.
Oh yeah, they arrested you, didn't they? Is that still ongoing?
Yeah, it's still going. I've actually got to ring them up again in a minute because I had an email from them saying something about, so I'll have to ring them up and confirm because I've got a load of paperwork through. So I then resent it, like I filled it all in, sent it all back to them. So I just want to make sure that they received, even though I've got proof of postage and everything, because I did try to do it. They sent it online and via post, and I tried to do the one online so it just goes straight back to them, but it wouldn't let me click in it and like carry on. So for some unknown reason, so I had to refill it all in on fill the form in and send it off. But what I'm going to do once the case is over, because it's been to a private barrister, like an independent barrister, to see if I've got a case against them. And their words were that the barrister, the solicitor that's dealing with it for me, and her boss and their boss, all said that I've got a very, very good case against them. Because obviously, if they would have been, it's a 50-50, then I wouldn't have gone with it because like I can't afford to lose. Because if I lose, I end up having to pay their court costs.
Yeah.
And it could be anything between 20 and 40 grand. But if I win, I can get between 5 and 10 grand. But what I'm doing is, for instance, if I got 10 grand, 5 grand is going to go straight in to help the heroes. Then I'm going to buy myself a drone just for my own personal fun.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put £1,000 down to go and help the homeless wherever it may be, and the rest of it will just be there in case I would decide I need to go somewhere urgently. So, but yeah.
Get out, bro. Come on, man.
So that's what's going on. But so I've got to ring them up. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, as I said, I'm in London.
These days, then.
Yeah, well, I'm in London on the 27th of July. Because obviously everyone must know now. Tommy Robinson's down there doing it, so I'm actually going to go down and do a bit of reporting on it. One for myself, and also because I also still work for papers. But the good thing about the papers that I work for, they're not. They don't change your wording, like the Sun, the Star, the Mail, the Mail.
Stuck in Canada, apparently.
Yep, he is. He's been arrested. He's not allowed out of one city that he's in. He done a speech to about 150 people, and he's been told he's not allowed to leave. He's not allowed to go to his other places that he was meant to go to. So he's stuck. He's meant to be going into court today, I think, to see if they can get rid of all the restrictions. He's not allowed to go to anywhere apart from where he is now. He can't leave the hotel because he was meant to be going over to Toronto or something for another speech, and then he was going to leave there to come home. He's got his flights booked for the 4th of July. But a lot of people are saying that it's between the two governments are trying to keep him away for the 27th.
Yeah.
Even the police out there, they said, well, you could be here for a month, you could be here for 2, 3, we don't know. So
what's ironic is the fact that they're getting him done for being in the country, yeah?
Yeah, they're saying that he falsified his paperwork, saying that he didn't tell them that he was going out and doing these speaks. But as he said, he didn't know anything about them. It was the guy, the head of Rebel News. Tommy announced to him that he's in Canada, so he put on these speaks. There's about 3 or 4 speaks that he's meant to have gone and done. He did the first one. He came out. He was just going to go and get some food, and 4 police cars, undercover cops, everything, swarmed him, nicked him, took him away, took him to the immigration office, and he was there for about 5 hours. They've had to spend money to get a couple of lawyers. One is for like the deporting people, the people that do whatever they're called, and then a normal lawyer. Obviously, it ain't going to be cheap, but there's no charges. He's not been charged for anything at all.
So what happens on the 27th if he's not back yet?
It goes ahead because they think because if he's not going to be there, everybody's going to say, okay, no worries, Tommy's not there, no one's going to turn up. But there's still speakers, it can all be run without Tommy, because Tommy can then do a video link into the stage and put it up on the stage, so he can still be there even though it's not in person. So he can still do that, and he can still do what he does and what he does the best. So yeah, so will he be there? I think so. I do. But he reckons that he's going to be, the minute that he gets back into the UK, he also he thinks that they're going to nick him again for a video that was shared or shown out in the States.
First,
that he never.
It was already leaked, wasn't it? First.
Yeah. So he doesn't know, but he doesn't think he's going to be arrested the minute that he lands back on the UK soil. But whether he does or not, I don't know. But as he said, what is happening now in Canada, it has blown up so big, it is unbelievable. And he said, well, if all you had to do is let me go, do what I've got to do, and no one would have even known that I'm in Canada. But obviously they've nicked him, and obviously it's gone round everywhere. It is global. Even the black belt barrister had Tommy on today, I think it was, or maybe in yesterday. I'm not 100% sure when it was, but I saw it today. Trying to find out what's going on. But for someone to be nicked and then have no charges against him, but being restricted on what he's allowed to do, bit stupid.
Yeah.
Because when I got nicked back in the 18th of January 2022, so it's been going on for a long time, mine, I didn't have no restrictions. They let me go, but I'm doing them for, what was it? It's wrongful arrest, battery. The other one was where they took my DNA and everything. That's being brought in. They're also negligence because they didn't give me my medication that I needed. Refusing to call an ambulance when I asked for one. They've also damaged property. They damaged one of my phones. They also removed YouTube, Facebook, and they also deleted my filmmaker that I used to edit videos. They deleted that, which had about 7 or 8 videos on. They deleted that. So they've been done for quite a lot at the moment. And everyone I've spoken to said they will settle out of court because they will not, if they get found guilty, they will not want this getting out any further.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if it does, and I do win, then yeah, am I going to put it in the papers? Oh, fuck me, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking will.
Probably end up in the papers anyway.
Yeah, they will eventually, because I will do it. But at the moment, I'm not allowed to do anything. I'm not even allowed to put a complaint in against the police officer, because if he gets chastised now, it could hurt the court case. So I've got to wait now to until the court case, which could be next year, because they reckon it's going to take anything up to a year to get it into court. So yeah, I'm not I don't really want to go to court, and I've got to be honest, I really don't want to go to court. But if I have to, I have to, because that copper, it's part of it is what was said and done. Where the copper came back, didn't he? We asked him, how many times we asked him, Del? Fucking untold times, didn't we? Countless times. Are you a police officer?
Several times he said no.
And he said no. And then he said, do you want to get nicked? And then he asked for my purse, my details, and I said, oh, you want my name? I said, I'm your fucking boss, you cunt, now fuck off. And you can actually tell in the video that I was walking away from him, not actually walking to him. And then obviously when he said, like, I'm going to drag you out of here.
He said something like, no, I'm effing not you.
He said to you, shut up, you fat piece of shit, or something, wasn't it? Or something on them lines. So yeah, so he's, and it's the anger that he came across with. So because of that, that's going against him. And also it's going against the 2 officers that arrested me.
Looking at him, we were looking up the street, you know.
Yeah, well, he wasn't even on about you. He was on about me, because what happened was I was in so much pain on that day. I was ready to go, but I was waiting for GB to finish what he was doing, and then we was going to go. So I just turned around and looked up the road, and then he shouted out, "What are you fucking looking at?" And I looked around and went, "Nothing. Why?" Then he started having a go, and I went, "Nah, fuck this." And then when he started calling GB names, and I went, "Nope, I'm not having that." So I ended up standing up to him. He ended up assaulting me twice or 3 times, whatever it was, by shoving me in the chest so hard. It was he literally pushed me into the road. Luckily, it was outside Catford headquarters or Catford police station, whatever you want to fucking call it.
TDP.
Yeah, whatever. So that was lucky that weren't nothing coming out on high speed, because he could have ended up getting me killed. So he's been done for that. And then if I get enough, will I take the call? No. I don't know. If I get enough money and it's not going to cost me an absolute fucking fortune to take the cunt civilly to court, then I'll do it. But you imagine taking a fucking copper. And as I keep on saying to people, how many more times, or how many times has he done this to somebody else? And how many more times has he done it since then to now? Because he looks like he's one of these, what's his name? Robin Cousins, or whatever his fucking name is. Wayne Cousins. He's something like him. He's going to end up killing someone, and then hoping that the police force is going to back him up and get him out the shit. But I don't know. He just thinks that he's above the law. But hey ho,
A lot of police
it's like,
to be fair.
oh, Buzzy's gone. Where you gone, Buzz? Fucking knobhead. Disappears all the time like that, doesn't he? But yeah, so as I said, I don't know what's going to go on. If anything happens, let's see. I did say hello to Gypsy, didn't I? If not, hello, Gypsy. As I said, I don't really take much notice of people when they come in. I should. But yeah, as I said, it's just one of those things that's coming on. But as I said, I was watching this Paul Thorpe. Paul Thorpe is live. It's a stitch up. That's the title of Paul's video. He's live that he put up an hour ago. But Paul Thorpe, he's the guy from Brighton. You must have. He was at the 1st of July as well, and he's always has Tom. He gets Tommy on his show on his. If you're innocent, cop, go ahead and go to court. Yeah, I know, but the problem is, if you know what the courts are like, Eamon, they end up again backing up with the old bill, don't they? So I've got to be really, because there's no way I can afford to spend or lose 20 to 40 grand. I can't. That will bankrupt me. That will completely. Because even if I offer them what I could afford, which is like £10 a month, even that would skimp me in a minute. But as I said,
forever to pay off.
I'd be dead. I'd be dead before that finished paying off. But as I said, even the last time I came down, I got fucking dumped for speeding, and I'm still waiting to hear back from that, which I haven't heard from. No legal aid. Then no. Well, I've got win or no. What's it called?
No win, no fee.
That's it. Win. Yeah.
No win, no fee.
No win, no fee. I've got that at the moment. But that doesn't work, because if I lose, I end up having to pay their fees, not my own. But if I win, then yeah, the solicitors that I'm using, they take their percentage. So if I get 10 grand, they'll probably take about £1,000, 1,500 quid or something like that. I don't know.
It's 25%.
So 25% off of about 10 grand. Alexa, what
so you
is
get about 7,500? They get 2,500.
Can you say it again?
Fuck off. Yeah, whatever.
They get about 2,500.
Yeah. So I get the rest. So even that will do me nicely. That will get me that will get my debt, some of my debts cleared. But yeah, I got done for speeding. Before I left when I came down last, I got done for parking. So I got a parking ticket. So I paid that straight away. Then a week later, when I came down to London. I was on my way home, and normally it's 50 mile an hour in the zone where I was. So I stuck at 48 mile an hour, and it ended up being 40 mile an hour. So they sent me a letter saying that they may prosecute me for speeding, even though I was dead on 48 mile an hour, doing 48 in a 40. So 8,000 miles out of 8 mile an hour over the speed limit. Whether they do or not, I don't know. I haven't heard anything, and it's been a couple of weeks yet. Got to be 3 weeks, something like that. So, but yeah. But hey ho, that's life, isn't it? You find out what's going on, and then I got done for something else as well. Oh, and then I went through when I was in London, I got done for going through a road that I shouldn't have been going through with no motor vehicles.
Why the fuck you go down there then?
Because I didn't even notice notice the signs. It was only when I looked, and then I looked at the video that they sent via an email or whatever it was, and I went on there and I looked. I went, and it's the same road I've been down untold times. It's the road that leads from London Eye, and then just keep going down London Eye, and it's down there. And I've driven that road so many times, and I've never been done. So obviously it must have been a new sign or something new.
If you go down a road several times, yeah, and you get to know the road, you don't start looking for signs, and you just watch the road. Yeah,
and
when I was doing delivery, when I was doing the delivery on the bike, there was one road that takes you from Lewisham straight to Evergreen, a little small back road, one-way street. Yeah. And I used to constantly spend all day. I went up that road about 10, 15 times. Yeah. Not realizing that they'd suddenly turned it into a school street. And in the 2 hour that you're not allowed down there, I went down there about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, so that cost the ticket up here cost me 65 quid. The one down in London, that cost me 65 quid. So that's what, 130. And if I get done for this speeding, that's another 100 quid. So that's 230. No, hang on. Yeah, 230-ish. And if I do the driving awareness course, which is still going to be about the same price, so it cost me a fortune that weekend when I came down, because obviously I hired a mobility scooter because I can't walk that far now. So that was another 40 quid, and then it cost me in fuel to get down there and back. I think I did it for about 100 quid this time, which is quite good. And then obviously food, which was another 20, about call it 30 quid. So it was a very expensive day trip, really, because that's all I do is I down one day, come back the next. And the one I'm coming down on the 27th, I'm picking up the mobility scooter up on the Friday, leaving here on the midnight.
Why ain't he jumped on?
You what?
Where's AJ? Why ain't he jumped on?
I don't know. I've sent him a text. He might be out filming. He might be out filming, or I don't know. And then, so I'll pick that up on the Friday, on the 26th. Leave here at midnight to 1 o'clock on the Saturday morning. Drive down there, and then do what we got to do the filming, and then we leave there, go straight to Dartford, pick up in Dartford. I've got to go around and pick my mate up in Dartford, and then go round Chinese, and then from the Chinese, drop my mate back off, and then I'll go back to the hotel, and then I'll leave the next morning and scoot home, and I'm home for a couple of days, and then I'm off again on the 3rd of August, June, July, August, the 3rd of August, up to Blackpool, for, go up there one day, come back the next, and then
What are you going to Blackpool for?
my mate not me mate, my daughter's boyfriend's friend is getting married, and it's not right in the centre of Blackpool, it's on the outskirts. So it's a big fucking fancy hotel that they're going to, and he's paying for all the fuel, and he's paying for the hotel, and he's paying for whatever I want to eat. So if I want steak and whatever else, he pays. So that's what I'm having. I'm gonna have a nice big bit.
Good thing I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
He'd be fucking broke.
Yeah. But yes, I'm doing that, and then we come back the next day, and then after that, August, September, I've got a few things on. September, October, I'm away again in the same place as we were last time. I don't know if you did come, didn't you? It was Rights that didn't turn up last time, wasn't it?
When?
So, what?
When?
When I was in Dorset.
The last time you were didn't.
Yeah.
I come one time.
Yeah. Well, that's the time I'm on about.
Oh.
I think that was the last time I was down there last year.
I remember you were gonna go after that. Whether you did go or not, I can't remember.
I don't know, but it was whenever you were there. So I got that one again in October.
What, when AJ decided to be late?
Yeah, when he was fucking well late, yeah. Because it ended up messing.
It kept me waiting at the Costa for God knows how long.
But the problem was, it actually cost us most of the day because time we got there, we couldn't get done what we were going to be doing because it ended up being a real bad weather as well. Oh, that's right. No, the last time I came down, AJ was going to turn up, but I phoned him the night before or something and said, "It's up to you, but it's meant to be absolutely hammering with rain, and it's meant to be like a sort of a storm." So I advised him, it's up to him. I'll still meet up with him and that. He ended up not turning up on the last one. It was the one before. So yeah, he didn't turn up on the last one because it was the weather was so bad. Even I didn't do anything. I ended up staying in a hotel all the time because it was that bad.
They still can't park properly in Dorset.
No one can. But I don't even know where them tickets are, the ones I've got actually. But if everything goes to plan, I'll be having a fuck about driving around. But I'm still looking for a new car. I'm bored.
You're always looking for a new car.
I know, but there's one I've got now, the Audi. The Audi I've got is really good though. It's good on fuel. I've done about 700 miles, and it cost me £100 last time I came down, which I thought was quite good. But driving around up here, it's crap. It is absolutely garbage. But I've got a friend of mine who gets diesel cheaper than what I can get. So I've got 40 litres coming. Instead of paying 1.42 a litre, I'm paying £1 a litre. So I'm getting 42 pence a litre off. So I'm going over there on Thursday. So any day he's got free. I'm hoping to get another container by then. I'm going to go over. I'm going to pick up. Definitely going to pick up 10 litres, and I'm going to try to pick up. I'm going to try to pick up another. Try to order another couple of big containers, like 25 litre containers, and fill them up. So I can at least then, like, if I'm doing London, I'm going to try to save the diesel to come to London with. So it ends up costing me fuck all. Well, it ends up costing me a lot cheaper than what it would to do last one. Like. So if it cost me £100, I'm hoping to do there and back on £40, 50 quid, something like that. That's what I'd like to do it on. Because that's what, if I can get the diesel now and then just get him another 25 litre container afterwards. So I'll have 50 litres. So that should do me to get down to London and back. Just on running the fuel down now. So that's what I want to do.
Hmm.
So, but hopefully, you never know. You never know. So that's what I'm banking on anyway. So if I can do that, because it cost me half a tank last time I came down, which I thought was pretty good.
Hmm.
But like 100 quid for 100 quid for 700 miles, and I'm also planning another trip as well, which is not in the UK. I'm planning a trip over. The first one, hopefully, is going to go to Ireland,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to drive from home down to Dover. I've already already found out how much the ferry and everything's going to cost.
Well, over to Germany.
I'm going from here down to Dover, over to Germany, but I'm going to the war graves, and I'm also going to go to the beaches, Normandy beaches. I want to go and have a look down there. And then on the hotels, you can, depending on how many people are going, I can get like a villa type thing down towards Germany for 10 people. And I think it was about four or 500 euros, which you work that out between, say, up to 10 people, say. It's fuck all, really, is it?
Hmm.
So that's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm trying to work at the moment. And like, if we can fill the cars up, right? Like, so if I go, I take three passengers, and they chip in for fuel. And if AJ wants to go, people chip in into his car with fuel. If Wrights want to go and people chip in with him, then at least then we've all got, it works out cheaper for everybody else, as well as the person who's doing the driving. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. But I'm also working on a trip to go from here, just not to do filming and things like that. If people want to go filming, that's fine. But I just want to go out and explore the UK again, because obviously I've been out driving the UK for a long time. But I'm hoping to get a new car by then anyway, before all this comes on. I want to buy I want to get a newer car, and I want to get a car that's got hardly any miles on it. So it don't make no difference to me whether if I do 10,000 miles or not. Because the last time I checked, I'd done this year, up until now, I've done about 7,000 miles in mine, which I don't think is too bad, because normally I do anything up to about 40,000 miles in a year. So, but I'm doing trips as well I'm going to try to get some free passes to go to Donington, Silverstone, Castle Combe, and Brands Hatch for the racing. So I'm going to try to get and do that as well. And then obviously I can get up to about 4 tickets normally for free, the races. But you'll be underneath. You won't be working for me, but you will be when we get there. You do whatever you want. Then when people get there, as long as they're respectful and they're not anything, because obviously it comes back onto me, because it'll be all on my insurance and my name. So that's why I've got to pick on who comes along, because you've got to be on your best behaviour. And then I want to do the TT in the Isle of Man as well. That's another one I want to do. You what?
What's TT?
It's the motorcycle racing over in the Isle of Man. You not heard of the TT?
No.
Type it in Google. TT racing or something like that's called in the Isle of Man. And it's one of the roads that they go down are like little country lanes, and they're hitting anything up to about 150, 160 in parts, and some parts are even faster. And they're literally laying the bike near enough over to get round the bends. So yeah, it's a lot of speed, and you got to be super careful. But I know I've got to up my insurance as well if I do the Audi the TT racing in the Isle of Man, because I think the minimum public liability insurance is between 10 and 20 million. And at the moment, my public liability is what's that? The King meet him a few times. What's that? I have to put my cards. What's that say? Joey Dunlop.
Dunlop's the King met him a few times. What?
Who is he?
I don't
Joey
understand
Dunlop.
what that means.
My brain's not working, Eamon. If you want to come on. Come on and explain. I'll put the link back out. The link's there if you want it. But yeah, so there's a few trips that I want to plan at the moment. It's but obviously before I do anything, I've got to have people's name. Motorcycle race, road racer. Oh right, okay. But obviously when I do it, it's going to have to be people who can have to confirm then and put a deposit down to do it, because obviously I ain't going to be paying it all out of my own pocket. And once it's been booked, that's it. If you don't go, you lose your dosh. Because I can't refund it, because obviously I ain't paying out. Unless you can find other people once you booked it. If you can't, then as long as you get somebody else that obviously I can, what's the word I'm looking for? Trust. And obviously I don't trust a lot of people. You smoking again, Del?
What do you mean again? I never fucking quit.
I thought you quit.
Yeah.
I really thought you quit. Oh well, never mind. That's bad for you anyway. Because if you said you came, you wouldn't be able to smoke in my car, and I know you won't be able to smoke in AJ's. Wrights, I think Wrights smoke. So, but yeah, I don't have to smoke. I don't.
I can only go abroad with my dad because he's happy to stop every hour at a service station so I can have a smoke.
Yeah, well, I'll be stopping, but I don't stop. If I'm on my own, then yeah, I'll stop. But normally I try to get to somewhere beforehand. But obviously at the moment, I've got another doctor's appointment next week. I've had an MRI on my knee, so I know what's going to go on with that. And then my elbow's still fucked. It hurts still like hell. So yeah, there's a few things that I'm trying to work out and plan. But the ferry, I think the ferry on its own is 100. Because I did it just for over a weekend. And I think that was 168 quid for 4 passengers. Or 4 people in the car. So yeah. But the worst part about me, I am strict in my car though, because I don't have anyone in the back. They're not allowed to, unless they've got one of these silly bottles that you can push the lid down so it don't leak. That's the only drinks you can have. You can't open a can. There's no alcohol in my car. Do not have that. That's not on. So it's literally just a bottle that you can pop the bottle open and push it down like the one I'm using at the moment. But the problem is, I got to try to put a mobility scooter in the car as well.
No cups from McDonald's?
No fucking chance. I remember when I used to minicab down in London. I remember I picked up a couple, and they had an Indian. I didn't like the smell of it anyway. And the cunt fucking opened the curry sauce and went all over the floor, all over the seat. Luckily it was leather interior, but all over the seat, over the carpet, in the floor. And the cunt didn't tell me. It was only when he got out and I started to smell it really strong. I had a look and I went back. I said, right, you now owe a cleaning
A
fee.
fee for the cleaning, yeah.
He went, why? I said, because you dropped your curry sauce over on my floor. I went, no, it must have been somebody else. I said, no, mate, I haven't picked anyone else up. I'm literally 2 minutes away from your fucking house. I said, so you've got a choice. You can pay it, or I let the company take you.
Hello?
I pressed the wrong fucking button. Well, I didn't even press a button. For some unknown reason, it closed me down. So yeah, he ended up paying out, and it cost him 50 because I took it to the cleaners. And to get it out, it took 2 days because of the smell. So I couldn't work for 2 days. So it cost him, I think it's 58 quid for the cleaning, and then it cost him 2 days for me for work. And he actually got banned from using the cab firm again. So he wasn't allowed to use the cab firm ever again. So yeah, it was. But I only charged him 100 quid a day, so it cost him 258 quid. Even though that was quite cheap, because obviously it could have been dearer. I could have charged him whatever I felt like, but I was being nice. But yeah, I did go back to work anyway. Even not in that car though. I hired a car for a couple of days. That's why I charged him for the money for the hire of the car, really. So I was still earning money, but I wasn't in my own car. I didn't have all the perks in there because I had, like, when I'm sitting around doing nothing, I had a TV in there, in the car. Plus, I had a PlayStation in it. So I had quite a bit of stuff in mind. And the good thing about it, my customers, because I did more exec work than I did normal go public, because I actually charge more for the use of everything in the car. So if they're doing an airport run, they've got kids or something, then the kids normally play on the PlayStation to keep them quiet. Or they can watch their cartoons or TV or whatever they want to watch. But yeah, so it was a nice car. But I've been looking at a nice car anyway. I've been looking at a Bentley. That's what I've been looking for at the moment. See if I can get a decent Bentley.
One of them?
Yeah, I can afford to buy it and run it. That's not a problem. It's if something goes wrong with it, well, fuck me, because it's not cheap. So that's why I've got a mechanic. Anytime I go and look at one, I'll get a mechanic to come with me, and he'll go over the whole fucking lot, or I take it, or I'll get them to take it to my mechanic. And if he says, "Yep, it's good," then I'll buy it. And if he thinks that there's something going wrong with it, and that he thinks he can do it cheaper than the main garage, then that way we can knock the price. Because to buy one, they're only for a decent one, say for 2017, 2018, with about 50,000 miles on the clock, you're talking, 18 grand, 19 grand? Same as a Maseratis. You can pick up a Maserati for 10 grand. So you can pick them up. It's the maintenance of it. So if I looked on now, hold on, let me have a quick butchers. Have a quick butchers. Hold on a second. If that's the message. Yep, they're all back home already. Bloody hell. She's home already. Let me have a look. So, yeah, what's this one? This is the new 1998 Jag XK8, yeah? $2,500.
No, I can't see anything.
No, I ain't got it up on it, that's why. I'm just trying to see if I can find the Maseratis. Yeah, even a real nice, whoops, camera. Yeah, even a 2014 Land Rover Discovery, yeah? Nice motor, isn't it? Yeah?
It's alright, yeah.
Even that is only $11,000.
I like Fords.
I like posh cars. Yeah. Audi Q7. Yeah. Audi Q7. I've only got a couple of pictures. That is £500. Where are we? I'm just trying to find one at the minute.
Ford and BMW, they're my
Yeah.
two favourite.
Yeah. Yeah. Maserati, yeah? The Maserati, whatever it's fucking called, 2016. There's 19 pictures, so nice Maseratis. Colour I like as well. I'm on the phone. Right, so
Fine.
that is it there. It's got, I don't know how many miles it's got on there, but there's something like that. Yeah. That is 11,800. See what I mean by you can to buy them, they're cheap. Even a Porsche. Look, even a Porsche Cayenne V8 4x4, yeah.
Mm.
So quite a nice motor. Got everything on it, sat nav, sunroof, everything. And that is 3,200. So you can pick them up. There's a Land Rover, Range Rover Sport. Yeah.
Mm.
Nice black one again. '63 plate. Yeah. That is just under 13,000. So there are places that you can pick them up. I'm just trying to find. Yeah. There's another one. Yeah. Look at that one. Oops. I think we can run. Yeah. That's an Audi R8. Which is really nice. But that is dearer. And that's a 2016. It's actually dearer than the Range Rovers and the Maseratis and the Jags. That is 75,000.
Mm.
Right, Land Rover, 2006, 2,300. Audi A7, 2011, 5,500. So you can pick them up really cheap. It's just, it's not buying it. As I said, it's the if anything goes wrong with it, that's what I'm concerned of. Yeah, Audi, nice colour. I like the colour. It's an Audi TT. So it's a two-tone. It's got like a roll bar, no seats in the back. Yeah, something like that is only how much was that one? That's 2,450. Because there's a lot of people can't afford what kills people is the insurance. Yeah, Lamborghini. Oh, I think they're selling. No, they're just selling the wheels. Just the wheels for a Lamborghini Hurricane is $1,000. Just trying to. Audi A7, $6,000. BMW X5, just over $4,000. I'm looking for the Maserati that I saw here the other week. But as I said, there are ways that you can pick them up quite cheap. But it's the money that it costs to repair. Where are you going off your back? Yeah, that's the problem. If something goes wrong, and that's why I'm thinking, is it worth it? So it's a lot of money to spend. Like you got a BMW Z, $5,500. Because I have been looking at the BMWs as well. Yeah, do you want a Rolls Royce?
No.
Look, nice Rolls Royce.
I don't like that.
I do, but it's not actually a Rolls Royce. But I looked at it. It's a Bentley. Yeah, it's the older shape Bentley Turbo. The only problem I can see is if you look. I don't know if you can see around that name, around the turbo, and at the bottom of the bonnet, the boot just there. It's fucking rust. But look, that's a nice car. Apart from a few bits of bodywork needs doing. How much do you reckon something like that is? That's a Bentley as well. It's a Bentley Turbo. What do you reckon that? Now you can see the rust now. Look, see there and there. So what do you reckon that price of that is? Oh, and around the wheel arches. So I wouldn't give a lot for that. But even that is $7,500 for a 1989 Bentley Turbo. $7,500. Yeah, Maserati. No one I said about buying them cheap. No, Maserati. Black again. That's 11,800. You see what I mean? Buying them is not the problem. It's anything that goes wrong with them. Even though a lot,
insurance will probably be pretty high.
The insurance for a Maserati will probably be $3,000, $3,500 a year.
Wouldn't be for me.
No, it would be rather expensive. But the other way I was looking at is a Mercedes, like the Mercedes S-Class, which I've had. And I like them. But the problem is, then again, it's the expense. When anything goes wrong.
You're not interested in any nice cars like BMW or Ford?
That's what I just said, a BMW. I have been looking at them as well. I've been looking at the BMW X5, X1.
What about Ford?
No, I'm not into. I'm not that. Something like this one as well, which is the BMW M3. 2012. But my car's got
You get a
more.
Mercedes Sprinter and convert it into a camper.
Already thought about that, but to buy a VW Sprinter, you're talking a fortune just to buy them. Even the Transporter, the VW Transporters, you're talking 20-30 grand for a 2016, because that's what people buy. But you know, my Audi has got more in it than this car. My Audi's got vents in here in the door pillar. It's got climate control in the back, heated seats in the back. Mine's got everything on it, and that BM has got nothing. See, I was looking at something like this, which is the BMW X5. But even that hasn't got everything that my Audi's got. Well, I don't put a lot of pictures up. And even that's a 2011, and that's 4,150. So it's not much more, yeah. What about something like that I like?
In a minute.
What about something like that?
No, I don't like it.
What is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you into Fords?
Ford, yeah, but wait, is that a Ford GT?
That's a Ford. It's a Ford Mustang GT.
I'm not talking about them sort of Fords. I'm not into high power cars. I'm the sort of person I just like, basic car, like a Ford
don't get me wrong.
Galaxy or something, or a Ford Focus,
Nah, not mine. I've been there, done that. But you look, that's what you call a car. So yeah, something like that. I'm into a couple of range cars.
Luckily for me, I'm into basic. I say luckily for me because it'll be cheaper for me when I do start driving.
Like something like this one. That's a 2010 Jaguar XF. But the problem with that, the back seats, they're very small. You ain't got a lot of leg room, even though they look it from here. But I used to chauffeur these around these motors when they first came out. See what I mean by no leg room? Look. There's just no leg room. There's just no leg room in them. And I like my leg room.
I wouldn't be able to fit in that.
No, not in the back you wouldn't. Even my mate who I'm meeting up in July, he's a big boy. And I had that little Renault Captur, and he even had problems. He had a lot of problems getting into that car. Hell of a lot of trouble. Yeah, see, there's the VW Transporter. Yeah, which is a 2005. To convert that,
I don't like the shape of them. I don't like them.
I do. They are so nice, really nice to drive. They are so comfortable. So they've done some of it, but to convert that,
I like either a Mercedes Sprinter or Ford Transit. I don't like the Ford Transit Custom. I like the Ford Transit. And cars, I just like basic, like a Ford Galaxy or Ford Focus,
Yeah, I'm into cars. I like something like that one as well, which is the Mercedes
Vivaro or something.
No, it's the Vinto, VITO. It's the 116 CDI Sport.
That's what I was thinking of. I just didn't know the correct name.
So that's what I'd have something like that. That wouldn't bother me, but it's got to be good enough to have enough room, and it's got to be able to have seats in the back. Because the way that is, it's no good to me. Because I was looking at something like my buddy. It's bloody that tablet's going up the wall here. It's gone off again. Don't know why this fucking thing's going like this. It's starting to annoy me. keeps coming out of something.
You
And
know, I've got to shoot now.
yeah, I'm going to go as well. 'Cause I'm going to go down and get some dinner. But yeah, them cards. So I've got 2 of them. I've also got, quickly before you go, I've also got another card coming, which is which card? Which one is it? What am I in? You still there?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's the new set. It's another card, but I can't remember what it's bloody called now. I'm waiting for the new. It's similar to the Monza. Similar to that, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm waiting for a card to come through now. So you're going to be there on the 27th, then, yeah?
Yeah.
You're definitely going to be there, though, yeah?
Yeah. I get paid in the evening.
In the evening, he says.
Yeah, 4 p.m.
Are you meeting up with us during the day as well, or?
Yeah.
Right, then.
Whereabouts is it? Central London.
Yeah, Piccadilly, I think, or something up that end.
Yeah,
It's up that
very-
way somewhere. Well, I'm gonna park where I always park. I'm gonna be parking down there where I always park. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
just gonna have to monitor how much I eat because I've got to fucking buy a steering wheel.
a steering wheel.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I've
for you-
ordered a joystick. That's coming in 2nd of January. 2nd of July, I mean. And I'm gonna order. That was like 80 quid, £82.
Yeah.
And then next month I'm gonna order the steering wheel. That's about 230 with the pedals.
Is that just for gaming?
Yeah, make it a bit more realistic and stuff. You know,
Couldn't do that. I
much
couldn't waste my
easier
money.
than much easier than using keyboard.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I don't think I could warrant spending that sort of money on.
The thing is, if you're not a gamer, then yeah. But if you're a gamer, you
Yeah.
know the sheer pleasure that you'll get. You know, is I mean, everyone that plays Farm Simulator, which is what I'm playing, yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
that's playing that, everyone that plays that is excited at the moment because the creators have just announced the next game, which will be
Yeah,
out in
because I know
November.
that if I wanted to play a game like that, I would rather play like a racing game or a drifting game or something like that, or a fighting game. I don't think I could sit there for hours playing on a simulator for
Farming.
tractors. Couldn't do it. The other
It's
one I
very,
do like
it's
is
very slow,
aeroplanes.
very slow paced. You know,
Yeah, I could play.
nothing's quick. Nothing's quick. You know,
No, I know it's
drilling
the
is
same as it.
slow, harvesting is slow, everything's slow.
I know I couldn't do it. I could do aeroplanes. I could do like the airport ones where you take off and fly to a different country and
I
things
can't.
like
I
that.
just crash when I
I could
land.
I could do that. Not a
I
problem.
can't. I just crash when I land.
I haven't because I've got some games that play like that, and yeah, I do play games, but not on PCs. I play it on, like if I'm sitting around doing nothing. Like I'm in the hospital, like waiting for an appointment. I play games on my iPad or I play it on my phone. But I don't think I could.
On my phone, I play. If I'm out and about on my phone, I normally play either 8-Ball Pool
Yeah, I've got that.
or Mission Chief.
I don't know what that one is. I've got so many
Mission
on my.
Chief, it's where you can build like fire stations, police station, ambulance station, whatever, you know, in real locations if you choose to. And you
Yeah.
get a lot of calls, you can just dispatch. It's like an emergency dispatcher game,
Yeah,
you know?
I haven't actually got any games. I've actually got no. I thought I had games on my iPad, but I haven't even got games on here, which is unusual. But if I do it on my phone, like the phone that I use for YouTube, I've got. What have I got on here? 2 folders of games. I've got Blast, Wood Hexagon, Balloons Master, Block Puzzle, Hexagon Sack, Zombies Miner, Unpuzzle, Snake Crash, Hexagon Slot, Brick Ball, where you throw a ball in and it collapses the boxes. Find Out, Swing Pin, Screw Pin, where you undo the screws and they fall down, but you've only got a certain amount of holes that you can put the screws into, so you've got to move it all around. Bingo Quest, Mine Rescue, Harvesters, like same as what you're doing, where you cut the grass and bale, and Street Dude, Word Search, Colour Word Salt, and then Stone Grass, where you cut the grass, bale it, sell it. And you've got Towing, so you can actually tow cars. Parking Jam, Spot the Difference, Mega Harvester, where you add these big fuck off machinery, and I think it is. I don't know if I've played it or not yet. I think it's where you go down and cut the trees down and plant new trees, but it's not slow. It's quite quick of getting it around. So you just move your digger to where you're going and you park it, and then you can reseed it all, so it all goes down. But something like that, it's not as slow as yours by the looks of it. But I think I played it once and I got bored. So very rarely play anything that long. Al, quick question before you go.
Next month, I'm getting the steering wheel.
Yeah, what's that coming with? Just the steering wheel or the pedals as well?
Nice steering wheel and pedals, yeah.
Month
after that, I'm pre-ordering the next game, which will be.
And how much is the game? How much is the game then?
So the next game, which is coming out in November on the 12th, that's FS25. That will be £65.
Okay. Can't you get them cheaper? Can't you get them anywhere cheaper?
No, so I can get the game cheaper, but it doesn't come with certain DLCs and stuff, which just make the game much better, you know.
Right, I couldn't. Like the ones I'm like. The ones I play,
on YouTube, you're kind of expected to have all the DLCs, you know, because it's like you're supposed to be showing them off, you know. So other people
the only one
before they buy.
The only time I play anything is if it's free. Like all ones I play are free.
And then after that, I've got to save up for January.
What's happening in January?
I'm going back up to Birmingham again.
Yeah.
To that agricultural show in
what made you get into liking farming then?
I've been playing games like this for a long time, you know.
What you should do.
When I first started playing. I started when FS19 was out. I started in about 2019, you know.
Why don't you try to get to go and work on a farm?
Firstly, I don't know how, and secondly, I don't know of any farm near me.
Well,
aren't really any farms in
there are farms. You got one up in what's it called? It ain't that close to you, but it's just off the up towards the M25. It is. If you went down to Lock's Bottom, and then keep going on the main road out of Bromley, and then keep going and going and going, it comes up on the left-hand side. I can't remember what it's fucking called now. It is a massive farm, and they also sell stuff on there as well. Like
the only farm I know of is Diddley Squat.
Oh, that's up this end. That's up there somewhere. Yeah, but there's tons up here. Loads of them are like looking for farmers. when you get to learn to drive the real machinery, then you've obviously got to clean out the cow shit, go out to the field, plant,
I wouldn't
cut.
care about that.
You've got to go out and cut all the grass, all the hay, bale it. I've been there, I've done that. I used to do it when I used to help a friend out. But that I used to get paid in meat. So I used to have a lot of Welsh black meat. Like the Welsh black beef is better than any other beef that you can get.
Yeah, I've got to go.
So,
I'm supposed to be on another stream in 3 minutes.
go on then, I'll speak to you soon. Right,
Have a
I'll
good
give you a
one.
shout. See you later. I'm going as well. Ta.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.